Hello, I'm Valentina Isis, the goddess of astrology, and welcome to this episode of the astrological forecast for the eclipse on August 2017. Now, this is for all the zodiac signs. Here you can check your sun, moon, or ascendant in this whole episode. And what I'm going to start with, is with the astrological aspects that are going to be happening in this eclipse. And then I'm going to go over every single sign to tell you how it's going to be affecting you specifically. And I'm also going to be pulling a card for you guys to see how you can better handle these energies at this time. Alright guys, so let's see what the eclipse has for us. Alrighty, so first of all, what are the astrological aspects that are happening with this eclipse? First of all, this eclipse is going to be happening in a beautiful, beautiful star called Regulus. And Regulus is the star in the constellation of Leo, where the heart lies. So it's the heart of the lion, and it's one of the royal stars of our galaxy, of our cosmos. So this star brings honors, brings fortune, brings success, and it's the star of the kings and queens. It's a very, very powerful star, which means that this eclipse, which we're going to be feeling it for the next 6 months, is going to be very, very strong for everybody, and it's going to be bringing amazing benefits to everybody, because the beginning of 2017, let's face it, it was pretty intense. There was a lot of planets that were going retrograde. There was a lot of karmas that were being served at this time, and it kind of made, put our world upside down. So with this eclipse is going to be the turning point. This is one of the major, major astrological aspects that are going to be happening for 2017 that is going to give you a 180-degree turn on everything. Not only that, but the eclipse is also is being conjuncted by Mars. And Mars is going to give everybody that energy of warrior, of going after the things that you truly want, of the determination and not procrastinating the things that you truly, truly wish for. And not only that are we having the bronze and the muscle to go through this, but we also have Mercury retrograding, touching the solar eclipse with Mars, which means that we're going to be reevaluating the situation very, very thoroughly. Mercury is giving you that cold-headed feeling so you can actually execute the things that you need to execute, so you can actually, analyze the situation a little bit deeper, get all your facts straight, get all the things that you need to know before you go and execute your outcome, before you execute your action. So I definitely suggest for all the signs to not do any sort of drastic, life-changing decision until after September 5th, when Mercury is going to be moving forward. That's when you guys are going to really know where is it that you want to go, where is it that you want to start heading yourself towards. So Mercury is going to be here. Now, in a solar eclipse, there's a new moon happening because the sun and the moon are conjuncted, which means that this is a new beginnings. This is a moment for new beginnings. This is a moment for a new chapter in everybody's life. This is a new impetus. So I really suggest for every single sign, when I'm going over how is it going to affect you, to write a list of the things that you wish for, your intentions for this eclipse, so you can really manifest it and get in line with what is it that you truly want and tell the universe those things. Now, aside from having all these planets in Leo and in this beautiful star, we also have a trine going on, a fire trine, with Saturn in Sagittarius and Uranus in Aries, which means that this harmonious aspect is bringing a lot of beautiful, beautiful things into the solar eclipse. Now, because these things are together, like we have Uranus in the equation, which means that we're going to have a lot of surprises, unexpected things happening throughout the next 6 months. Not only is it going to be unexpected, but it's also going to be liberating you. This eclipse is trying to liberate people. It's trying to get them away from their chains, away from the things that they no longer need, and to liberate them in the aspects that they're truly looking for, their authentic self. So you need to take advantage of this time, and you need to take it for the moment of liberation. And the good thing is, like, yes, it can cause a little bit of chaos. It can cause some things to get shifted. It can cause some things to get, like, intense. But we have Saturn in the equation. We have Saturn in Sagittarius, really balancing things out, really making them concrete, making you be more realistic, making you be more determined, making you work hard for the things that you want. So these changes and this progressive energy that might be happening with Uranus is also being backed up by the by the stability and the groundedness that Saturn can bring us. So all the changes are going to be stable. All the changes at the beginning might be a little chaotic, but by the end they're going to stabilize, and they're really going to be able to give you a ground and a feeling of security, which is what Saturn really is looking for. Not only that, but we have also Jupiter in the equation. Jupiter is sextiling the solar eclipse, and Jupiter is the grand benefic. Jupiter expands anything that touches. So Jupiter is the great benefit, the one that brings you a lot of gifts, the one that brings you the optimism and the blessings and the miracles. So with Jupiter sextiling this solar eclipse, we're going to be able to have some amazing miracles. All these feelings, all these changes is just going to be blessed by the hand of Jupiter. And it's going to also be bringing a sort of expansion. It's going to make it bigger. It's going to make it very predominant. It's going to be almost touching your philosophy in life, and the opportunities are going to be immense. So this eclipse is really an amazing turning point in 2017 for everybody, and I am so happy because it's about time. It's about time that this happens. Now, let's start with the signs. Let's start and see what are we going to be affected by, and we're going to start with the sign of Aries. Now, Aries, this eclipse is happening in your 5th house of romance, children, creativity, and individual self-expression. So you are going to be seeing major things happening throughout this time with these things. With your romantic affairs, with your relationship with children, with your relationship with your own inner child if you have no kids, and with your relationship with your creativity, and how is it that you express yourself to the world? How is it that you express yourself to others? How is it that you take the front stage of your life and you show all your talents? Now, the trine that's happening is really going to shift your identity, Aries, okay? That's the main thing. It's going to be shifting your identity. It's going to be shifting the way that you express yourself to the world creatively, mainly. And then it's also going to be touching your identity, because Uranus is in your 1st house of identity, which means that Uranus has been trying to break you free from any sort of constrictions that are been happening at this time. It's trying to make you more authentic to yourself. And then we have Saturn in your house of ideals, of long distance travel, of your beliefs in religion and your philosophy in life. So Saturn here might be giving you a lot of pessimistic outlooks in life, and this is the time where you really need to reassess your ideals and what is it that you truly believe in. What is it that you truly believe that gives you faith and hope? So you're having a major shift of identity that has to do with your own individual self, your body, the way that you creatively express yourself towards the world, romantically too, and with your children and your inner child, how you are uninhibited in life, and then you have your ideals really setting in. And then Jupiter is also helping you with your relationships. So there's going to be some major shifts in your relationship and the way that you carry yourself. Now let's see, what card do we have for Aries? Aries in the eclipse of August 2017. Creative project. This is the card that you got. You got a creative project that's about to come in your way. Something creative, something where you really need to put a lot of creative energy. Creativity, also one of the greatest creations that you can possibly have in your life, could be having a baby, or creating some sort of ideal, or creating some sort of new you. Okay, so this is your card for the eclipse. A new creative project. Your soul wants to express itself in creative ways. So this is the time. Write a list on the ways that you want to be changing your creativity, the way that you want to be changing your love life, the way that you express yourself, your uninhibitedness, the way that you perceive the world, the way that you present yourself into the world. All right, Aries? Okay, now for the sign of Taurus. Taurus, your eclipse is going to be happening in your domestic sector, in your private life, in your family, in your home life, in your home, in your security. So here you're going to be seeing some shifts happening when it comes to your family, when it comes to your mother, when it comes to your private life, to your home, to your stability, and kind of like the roots of your life. So if you've been feeling unrooted, or if you've been feeling like you want to change your home or have more conveniences, or really find that place to call home, that place where family really is, or you're focused more on family, this is really the time where you're going to be seeing some major shifts happening. And what you mainly have to do with the trine is that your internal world is definitely going to be changing for the next upcoming 6 months. Something internally is going to be shifting in you that is going to propel you into your next evolution. Because remember, whatever you change from the inside, you're going to see it in the outside. Change your internal world, and your external world will change with it. So for Taurus, you're going to be having major changes in your internal happiness. What truly makes you happy, which is a home sector, the family, where you can be yourself, where you know that even if you mess up, the clan of people that love you, that you call family, will always be there for you. And this is mainly for your internal happiness and your convenience and security. And also in the equation is Uranus, which is trying to propel you to liberate yourself from all the things that no longer serve you. Liberate yourself through spirituality. Liberate yourself by letting go of all those like a detoxification that you need to have for yourself, so you can let go of all the things that no longer serve you. You can let go of all those bad relationships, those addictions, those bad habits, all those bad things that are disempowering you. This is the time to release them. And this is a very spiritual moment, because it's almost like a self-undoing that you're doing. And then we have Saturn, that's been giving you a little bit of a hard time in the sector of intimacy, the sharing of the self, the sharing of your assets with other people, your internal psychology world, your secrets, like that darker part of you that you don't really want to talk about, and your transformation. So there's going to be a major internal transformation that is going to propel you into your dreams, and is going to stem from your roots, from your home sector, from your family, and from your own internal happiness. Okay, Taurus. Okay, so let's see what's the card for Taurus. Taurus Eclipse 2017. Taurus Eclipse 2017. Let your past go. Okay, this is the card that I got. Let your past go. Okay, this is something crucial for you, Taurus, because you are a fixed sign. You are very fixated in the things. You're a habit-oriented type of person. So because of this, this is a time where there's going to be some shifts of that, changes that are going to be happening. And one of the main things that you need to do is you need to let go of your past. You need to let go of those things that are not serving you. You need to let go of those habits that are not empowering you. Because right now, with the Saturn in the 8th house of power, you're trying to really learn your power in life. You're trying to transform and to realize that the only power that you have over is yourself. The only control that you really have is over yourself. Nothing with the family, nothing with your loved ones, nothing with anybody else but your own. So in order to transform, you need to control your thoughts, your words, and your actions. And this is going to start transforming you, and letting your past go is going to be something very important as well. Now, we're going to go into the sign of Gemini. Now, Gemini, for you, the solar eclipse is going to be happening in the 3rd house of communication, which is originally your house. And here, you're going to see a lot of changes. The solar eclipse is going to bring a major mental change for you. You're going to finally change the way that you see the world, your perception in life, or at least taking control over your thoughts. Because remember, Gemini, you are a master thinker. You think deeply, and when you think, you make into reality. That's really the power that the Gemini has. That's why your mind has to be clean. That's why your mind needs to be so playful. That's why you're such a playful type of sign, because you need to keep it lighthearted. Because if you get dark and ugly, then all these things are manifesting around you. So this is going to be a fresh start of perspective. It's also going to be changing some sort of situation with your siblings, changing the way that you perceive the world, changing the way that you learn, changing the way that you go about your hobbies with your hands. And there's also going to be changes with the way that you interact with your immediate environment. Also, the way that you write and the way that you express yourself. But all of these things stem from your mental realms, from your mentality. Now, for you, Gemini, the main things that are going to be changing for this trine is the way that you relate to others. And it starts with this, the way that you express yourself, the way that you talk, the way that you speak, the way that you learn. It starts with these things. And we have Uranus in your house of friendships, in your house of your dreams and aspirations, and the gains that you gain from the company that you work for. So Uranus here is trying to make you find the right type of people, so you can actually liberate yourself, so you can find the right friends, so you can find the right dream for yourself, so you can go towards that dream and liberate yourself. Be progressive when it comes to those things. Find those people that really will propel you into your future, and really reassess your dreams. at this time. And what's kind of giving you a little bit of a harder time is Saturn in the 7th house of commitments and relationships and marriage. So this is going to be actually the major turning point, because Saturn has been giving you a lot of hard time trying to teach you that you need to be committed. And who are you going to be committed to? And when you're committed, you're responsible. You're not fickle. You need to be responsible. So at this time, there's a lot of energy that is changing with you when it comes to the interaction with people, the interaction with your loved ones, with your business partner, or with your friendships. And it starts with your mental realm. It starts with the way that you think, Gemini, okay? So definitely try to make a list on like the way that you want to start perceiving the world. If you want to be less anxious, less restless, if you want to have less doubts in your life, because this is something that Geminis can suffer from. So let's see, what is the card for Gemini for the eclipse of August? The law of attraction. Exactly what I'm talking about, Gemini. The law of attraction. It starts with your mind. If you feel restless, anxious, negative, oppressed, frustrated, that is your emotional compass saying you're going the wrong way, or you're actually believing that your dreams are not going to come true, or you're contradicting what you truly want. And this is going to bring those problems into you. So you need to really understand and own the power that you have with your mental realms, because that's the law of attraction. It starts with that. So even if you have to fake your way into it and believe something that might not be real immediately, at least it puts you into the feeling that will attract those things to you. And this is a very important thing, that if you learn how to master it, you Gemini, you can do amazing, amazing, incredible things, because it all starts with this, taking control over your mind and not letting it control you. Okay, now we're going into the sign of Cancer. Cancer, yours is going to be a very impactful thing. Your eclipse is going to be lying in the 2nd house of money, of finances, of values, of the things that you value in life, of your money, practically. So for the next upcoming 6 months, you're going to see a major, major shift happening for you in your finances. And it starts first with your values in life. What is it that you truly value in life, Cancer? What is it that you truly value? Do you value only money, or do you value your family? Do you value your loved ones? Do you value health? This is the time to really realign what are your values. And when you go towards your values, when you live by your values, you gain amazing confidence and self-worth in yourself, which is really what this house is all about. Because if you have high self-worth, then that means that you're going to be getting the money that you deserve, okay? Because you know the worth of your talents, and you're not going to ask for less than that. So here, the eclipse is going to be making a major shift in your finances for the next upcoming 6 months, and the way that you perceive your values and what's truly valuable for you. So this is going to be fantastic. Now, the trine is mainly going to be directed towards your physical things, towards the things that you have, towards the things that you manifest, the material things that you manifest. Because we have Saturn in your 6th house of daily life, which means your health and your work and your service to others, your service to the less fortunate, and also the way that you carry yourself throughout your day, your lifestyle. And that has to do a lot with the things that you manifest, the practicalness of the world. So Saturn's kind of be giving you a hard time in these things. Saturn wants you to get it, to get your life in order, to get your lifestyle in order, to get your health in order, to get your debt and your enemies in order. And if you're not in a happy place with your career, then this is the time to really organize and change it and do something of service that really makes you feel good. Because we also have Uranus in your 10th house of career. Excuse me. So Uranus is in your 10th house of career, trying to liberate your professional area, trying to liberate you from the chains that are constricting you from not being able to align yourself with your true purpose in life. So that means that that this house is trying to really give you the energy to be more professional, to be following your career, but in a way that is more autonomous to you, in a way that it's more truthful to you, more authentic to you. So at this time, if you're trying to do your own business, or if you're trying to do your own type of thing, then this is very profitable. This is the time where you're going to be seeing some major changes happening in these sectors. Okay, let's see what's the card for Cancer. Cancer. Okay. So the first thing that says is cleanse and detoxify, okay? So this has to do with your Saturn in the 6th house of health. It's telling me that you need to do some sort of cleanse. Start with your body, start with yourself, physically, with your body, with your health, and then everything else is going to start getting cleansed as well around you, okay? Your home life, I mean your professionalism, your daily life, your lifestyle, your finances, all of these things are going to get in order, but first it stems from your health. Because even if you have the job, even if you have the opportunities of making money, if you don't have that health factor, then it's going to be really, really bad. So you really want to be able to tackle these things down. So start with your health. Start by organizing your internal world. What is it that you put in your mouth? You know, think about putting more life in your mouth, not death. You know, things that are alive, like vegetables and fruits, and not things that are, you know, dead or carcasses. This is going to purify you and clean you from within, and that's going to give you more energy to actually go and make these major changes in your lifestyle and in your career and in your finances. Okay, now, for the sign of Leo. Leo, this eclipse is happening in your sign. This is a major, major identity change. You're going to have a huge, huge change from here on. You're not going to be the same Leo as you used to be. The way that you carry yourself, the way that your identity is, the way that others perceive you, the way that you perceive yourself. You could be seeing some changes physically happening for you. Like you decide to maybe get some plastic surgery or start working out or doing different things. Like these are the things that are going to start really changing around you at this time, Leo. So Leo, this is the time to really put a lot of thought into who's the best Leo that I can possibly be in my life. What is the top Leo that I can possibly be? What qualities does he have or he or she has? And it's very important that you do it because this eclipse is going to be major for you, specifically for you. And the trine is also doing somewhat of an identity shift in you, okay? It's going to stem from your own identity and your own persona and the way that you perceive the world and the way that others perceive you. But we also have Saturn in your 5th house of romance, so you've been having a little bit of a hard time understanding your love life, understanding the way that you want to be loved, understanding your romantic life. And you've also been having a little bit of a tough time expressing yourself creatively. The house of fun, this is originally your house. So you're having a little bit of a change, a major change. And the way that you express yourself creatively is going to be changing, and it's going to get more organized and more ordered. And we also have Uranus in your house of ideals. So your ideals are unexpected. You could be seeing some unexpected travels that could be happening during this time, during the next upcoming 6 months. Some shift, some unexpected faith, some unexpected shift in your identity when it comes to your religion and your ideals could be changing at this time. So yours has to do majorly with your identity, and it stems from your own persona and the way that you perceive, even your body, the way that you look. You can be doing a list of like, what's the perfect Leo physically, but also what are the ideals of this perfect Leo and the way that he expresses himself. Now, oh wow, Leo, you got the card relationship, and we also have Saturn in this 5th house of relationships. So this situation and all the things that you perceiving has to do a lot with the way that you been having a hard time having this relationship situation and this romantic situation. But this relationship situation is really pushing you to find who you are. What is it that you truly want in life? How is it that you truly want to be seen? How is it that you truly want to be perceived? So take this time to really, really appreciate the relationships that you have around yourself, because they are propelling you towards a better you. And there could also be a relationship coming your way for any single Leo out there. There could be definitely a relationship coming, and for the Leos that are having relationships at this time, you really are going to be able to understand deeply what kind of love is it that you're truly looking for, what kind of love is it truly that you're going to be feeling and you want to express. You really are learning about your romantic energy and how is it that you give love and perceive love. Okay, so that's one of the major things that has to do also with your children. Your children can also be involved in this situation of changing yourself into a better person. And if you have no children, then your internal child. Alrighty, so Virgo. Virgo, this eclipse is going to be happening for you in the 12th house of letting things go, of self-undoing, of spiritualism, of detoxification from the past and all the things that you no longer need. The place where we let go of it all. It's a very spiritual place. So I do see that this upcoming eclipse is going to be very, very intense for you, because it's going to be a shift, an internal, emotional, spiritual shift that is going to be happening for you. And it's going to start with you finally letting go of the things that no longer serve you, of finally releasing that relationship, that addiction, that person that is not good for you, that toxic relationship, those toxic friends, toxic beliefs and habits, and all of these things. This is the time for you to truly just finally say goodbye and close the chapter on those things, and to understand your internal world and your spiritual self, okay? And this will be a good time to be alone, a good time to be isolated, so you can truly recollect your energies and see what serves you and what doesn't serve you at this time. Now, all of this, the trine for you has to do with your internal world and your spiritual self. And you are having a little bit of a tough time right now finding your roots, because Saturn has unrooted you, and it's wanting you to find new foundations in your life, a new home, a new place that you can call home, a place that you truly feel at home, a place that you truly feel like, okay, this is my family, this is where I'm going to be solidifying myself. Because remember, the tree cannot grow unless it's very well rooted, and that's kind of what's happening with you. You're really looking for that true happiness within yourself, and this is what's been giving you a little bit of a hard time. And we also have unexpected events internally, psychologically, with Uranus in the 8th house of shared resources, intimacy, sex, and other people's monies. This could be an unexpected thing where you just unexpectedly gain some money from other people, unexpectedly have some sort of chaotic event that can shift your life forever. You unexpectedly, are fusing your resources with somebody. You unexpectedly get some sort of sponsorship, or unexpectedly have some major intimacy, like energy connecting with somebody. So yours is mainly going to have to do with your internal self and your internal world and your spiritual self and your spiritual world. And this shift is going to help you finally release what you need to release, so you can build those new foundations in your life that you truly want. Now let's see, what is the message for Virgo? Virgo. Ground yourself, okay? This is something spiritual. This is something that is kind of out of your reach, because you're a lot more practical of a sign. But grounding yourself is going to help you. Meditation, yoga, meditating under a tree grounds you immediately. But all these things, isolating yourself for a little bit, maybe taking a step back from life for a second, so you can try to reassess yourself and really see what's working for you and what's not working for you. Also, it says to also ground yourself, and you can also use some flower essences. This could help you kind of shift certain things in your mind that you need to shift. I definitely suggest this for you, especially because you're all about health and clean health, like homotherapy. And yeah, the grounding of yourself is going to help you not feel so lost. So as you're going through this spiritual change, make sure that you are grounding yourself. Make sure that you are practicing some groundedness, so you don't feel afraid of the major changes that are going to be happening for you. Okay, Virgo? All right, Libra. Libra, for you, the eclipse is going to be happening in your 11th house of dreams and aspirations, friendships, networks of people, and the gains that you get from your company. So major changes are going to happen with your networks of people, your friendships, the way that, there could be some major gain that happens from the company that you work for, which is really good monetary-wise. And also aligning yourself with your true dreams and aspirations that you have. And if the people around you are actually helping you, during this time, or if they're, bringing oppressive energy that is not letting you move forward, are you surrounded with the right people? So this is going to be really good for you. I definitely see new friends coming into your life. I definitely see new people coming into your life that are going to help you reach your goals. There could be a major point where your dreams just come true. This is fantastic. And also, like I said, some gains from your company. And the trine is going to be happening for you also with the energies of how is it that you interact with others, how is it that you relate to others, how is it that you are friendly to others. And this is something really good for you, Libra, because you are the natural public relations person when it comes to the zodiac. You're super good at diplomacy and relating to people, and you understand the dynamic of relationships. So you are going to be seeing some changes in your friendships and in your networks of people, but then um, surprises in your sector of relationships and commitments and business partners. So expect some surprises there, expect some adventures there. For those Libras that are single, somebody's gonna come up. For those who are not, who are in some sort of relationship, this is a time where you're truly gonna try to establish that authentic self in the relationship, which is really what you're looking for, Libra. You don't want to be feeling like you need to be changing for nobody or anything. You want to be yourself, and you want people to love you for who you are at this time. So this is going to help you. Uranus is going to bring surprises in these aspects, that if you really are not feeling authentic in your relationship, then it's going to liberate you, or it's going to put you in a relationship where you can truly be authentic to who you are. And then also it's going to level out your way, the way that you interact with your immediate environment, because we have Saturn in the third house of communication and expression. So at this time you could be having a lot of mental breakdowns or a lot of anxieties or restlessness. I definitely suggest to have a little bit more of practices of relaxation, meditation, and breathing exercises, because at this time your mental realm is very hectic. And the reason why that's happening is because life wants you to really balance out and take a hold of your mind and your thoughts and the way that you think and the organization. It could also be happening with your siblings at this time. There could be some sort of bad energy with your siblings. So this could be changing at this time. All these things, all this expression of self, the way that you perceive the world, the way that you interact with the world, can all be changing at this time for you. So let's see. What card do we have for Libra? Libra, August. The opportunity to forgive. Wow, this is really big. If there's anything with some other people that you have have some sort of relation with, and you haven't been able to forgive them, and you're kind of resentment, and you're having some frustration, and you're thinking about it a lot, because remember, your Saturn is in the third house, and is giving you anxieties and restlessness, the best thing to do is to forgive them and forgive yourself. Okay, remember, Libra, that when we don't forgive, when we don't decide to forgive, life will turn us into that situation. Why? Because life wants you to forgive. And if you're not willing to forgive, let's say somebody cheated on you and you don't forgive them, then eventually you're going to be in the position where you cheat and somebody's not going to forgive you. So just so you feel how it feels, because life needs you to just be aware and have insight of those things. So please have the opportunity to forgive. The people that are around you that are not helping you or whatever, just make peace with it. Because if you are holding on to this grudge, it's not hurting them, it's hurting you. And then eventually it's going to backfire on you. So it's just better to just have that opportunity to forgive. Have the opportunity to forgive yourself. If you got involved with some sort of person that wasn't right for you, or you did some sort of, you have bad perceptions of people or whatever it is, just have a good forgiving energy in this situation, and it can liberate you from any karmas in the future. Okay, Scorpio, whoa, your eclipse is happening in your 10th house of career and professionalism. Wow. Okay, so for the next upcoming 6 months, you're going to see some major changes happening for you in your sector of career, of professionalism, of your purpose in this life. Okay, and this trine has to mainly do with you when it comes to your professional area, your practical world, like money, your lifestyle, and your career. These are the major things that are going to be shifting. But the thing that is going to shift the most is your career at this time. So take advantage of it. You really are propelling yourself into the future. You really are propelling yourself into your purpose in life. Because we have Uranus in the 6th house of health. So the only thing I do advise you is, keep up with your health. Because your health right now could be a little bit random and different. And your schedule could be very, weird. You're not having a normal 9-to-5 job. You're having very weird schedule patterns. And this could affect your health. And also, you have Saturn in the 2nd house of money. So Saturn has been trying to balance out your finances, really get you organized in your values and in the way that you manage your money and in the way that you make money and your self-worth. So all of these things are majorly going to change. You know, you're going to have a revolution in your lifestyle, in the way that you carry yourself, in your health, and then you're going to be able to organize your finances, your values in life, and your self-worth. And all of these things are going to propel you into your career, into your professionalism, and it's going to make those major shifts that you need to be doing so you can actually align yourself with your purpose in life. So Scorpio, you have a really good one. That's awesome. That you're going to be having some amazing, beautiful changes in your career. So let's see, Scorpio. Oh, entrepreneur, baby, entrepreneur. Here it is. The angels are saying you're an entrepreneur, okay? You're an entrepreneur. You're ready to just lead yourself into wherever you want. You're ready to make those major changes in your career. You're ready to align yourself with what you truly, truly want to leave as the legacy in this world, and you are truly an entrepreneur, okay, deep down inside, Scorpio. So step into your power, step into your position as a leader, step into your position as an entrepreneur, and make some changes for the benefit of the world, for the benefit of yourself and others, okay? But this is fantastic. Yeah, you're the entrepreneur, Scorpio, so congratulations. Definitely make a list of how you wish to see your future career and your professionalism. How is it that you see yourself in the next upcoming 6 months? All right, Scorpio? Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, your eclipse is going to be happening in the 9th house of travels, philosophy, higher beliefs, abstract thoughts, and gurus and teachers, and higher education, and the expansion of your world and your ideals. So this is originally your house, Sagittarius, the 9th house. So here you're going to be seeing a major change where you could even be moving out of the country. A major change in travels. There could be a lot of travels. There could be, some people might be going back to school for a higher education, like bachelor's and master's. Some people could be going into wanting to have like some sort of life coach or some guru that really expands your mind, or really finding that religion that gives you the faith that you need, or aligning yourself with a philosophy in life that truly, truly empowers you. But there's a major shift in perception, and also this house is the house of wealth and luck, which means that there could be something very lucky happening for you. You are being very grateful for everything that you have. You're being very optimistic, and this is bringing you amazing, amazing gifts. But it has to do with travels. It has to do with higher education. It has to do with publishing. You could be publishing something or even teaching others. This is where you really are shining. But most of all, your philosophy and faith in life is really going to grow, and this is going to change a lot of things around you. Yours is also, the trine is a shift in your identity, but mainly it stems from your ideals. It mainly stems from your philosophy in life. And because Saturn is in your first house of self, Saturn is sitting in Sagittarius, you have been growing a lot. You have been taking a lot more responsibility. You are letting go of that immature, childish energies, and you're really stepping into your adulthood and really feeling that maturity energy, and you're feeling the polishing of your diamond right now, with Saturn really giving you that hard responsibility for yourself, to reinvent yourself in the person that you truly want to be. And you also have Uranus in the 5th house of romance, self-expression, and creativity. So there could be some unexpected events happening in these aspects of your home, of your children, creativity, your own inner child, or the way that you express yourself into the world, your talents and your creativity and your uninhibitedness. And then Saturn is really going to define that person that you truly are going to become into, that identity that you truly are trying to step into, and into this new Sagittarius that is bigger and better. And it's all going to be stemming from your ideals, from the places that you go, your travels. You could be changing, like I said, you could be going to another country and changing lives or things like that. But there's some major changes happening in those things. So let's see, what card do we have for Sagittarius? For Sagittarius when it comes to the eclipse. Sagittarius, eclipse of August 2017. Assertiveness. Ooh. So this is a situation that can be healed with love at your request, but you also need your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. So assertiveness at this time is going to be very strong for you, Sagittarius. Just go and take charge. You're ready You're ready to take the bull by the horns and to really change your, step into those shoes that you've been wanting to fill up for your own self, for your own identity. Okay, but be assertive in changing your life. Be assertive into going into new countries and expanding your world. Be assertive into the adventures that you want to have in your life. Be assertive in being uninhibited and being creative. But take the assertiveness into you, because you're more than ready to do it. Don't waste any more time, and you're going to be seeing some major things changing for you this upcoming solar eclipse. Alrighty, so now for the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, you're going to be having the most major transformation out of all the signs that for this solar eclipse, because the solar eclipse is happening in your sector of intimacy, of other people's monies, of transformation, of sex, of life and death, and of the occult energy. The things, the psychological things that you have hidden within yourself. So what happens in this solar eclipse in this house is that you're going to have a major transformation, okay? You are going to have a major transformation, or something is going to transform your life. And it could be a sudden something that you're never going to be the same. And this is fantastic for you, because you need a big push in your internal spiritual world at this time to really propel you into your future. And it starts with your intimacy, the way that you are intimate with others. You could be having some major person out of nowhere giving you some sort of sponsorship, or you're getting a loan, or you're getting some grant, or you're getting some sort of money that just comes to you out of nowhere that you've been selected to have. Also, you're owning your power in the situation. You're regaining your power back, and really understanding what power is all about, and what kind of power do I truly have. The power to transform myself through the controlling of my thoughts, my words, and my actions. This is the way that you can transform yourself, Capricorn. And you are needing this because your trine has to do with all these spiritual and internal things that are happening within you at this time. You really need to be able to let go of the things that no longer serve you, because Saturn, your planet, is sitting in the 12th house of self-undoing, and it's been really giving you a hard time to just let go and make way for new things to come. Clean slate, be empty, self-undo everything, detoxify yourself from all the things that you no longer need, and get yourself ready and cleaned out before you step into your new identity this upcoming 2018, where you're going to be reinventing yourself into a new you. So before you can do that, you need to let go of the past, make peace with the past, make peace with the older you, with the old you, and get yourself ready for something new to come into your life. And all of this stems from your own spiritual energy. So for you, it's going to be an internal shift that is going to be changing your external world, okay? But this, and it's also could be giving you some surprise situation when it comes to your home life, your private sector, your family, your mother, and your your home, because Uranus is sitting here. So Uranus is kind of liberating you from this family things that might be holding you back, or it's trying to liberate you to find your true home, to find your true roots, to find where you truly belong, with who, with what people, where can you really put your roots and feel grounded and feel like this is it, this is where I want to be. So expect a lot of surprises in the home area. Expect a lot of surprises in the private sector, in your domestic life. Expect to start letting go of the things that no longer serve you, because you are transforming, and there's sudden events happening in your life that are going to empower you and are going to propel you into becoming that phoenix that rises from the ashes. So let's see, what's the message for Capricorn for August eclipse, Capricorn? Okay. Sorry, let's see. Capricorn. Okay. Energy work. Okay. At this time, life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to lovely treatments. Your hands and your heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. So at this time, you're really learning about your power, which is your energy work. How is it that you bring energies into the world, and how is it that they affect you? This is a very spiritual thing. This is a very internal thing right now that you're truly trying to learn, that everything stems from within and then out. So if you're such a practical person that wants to manifest a lot of things in your life, it needs to start with the energy vibration that you're giving off. And you're learning the subtleties of life. You're learning these subtleties that are changing your world at this time. So energy work, very important. How is it that what type of energies are around you? Are they negative? Are they depressing? And you're gonna start shifting. You're gonna start becoming you're gonna end up having some sort of control over your energies, and you're gonna start seeing how you can actually manifest things from within, where you don't necessarily have to go and physically do something, but just by shifting your internal world, shifting your energy field, everything else starts looking differently. So you're truly going to learn the power of your energy. There could be some healing that you're learning. This is also going to help you heal yourself and others, and it's going to help you understand what vibrations do you really want to be in, and what vibrations do you need to let go of. Okay, Capricorn? Now, Aquarius, this is a major, major, major thing for you as well, because you are having your eclipse in the 7th house of relationships. Okay, the 7th house of relationships. So expect changes in your relationship. Okay, for any single Aquarius out there, somebody's coming, and it very much could be the one. Okay, and for those who are with somebody at this time, there's going to be some changes happening in your relationship. Make sure you lead them towards being some sort of good changes that make you guys more empowered and make you guys unite. But there is going to be major changes happening in your relationship. There could also be changes happening with your business partners at this time, if you have any business partners. But practically all the commitments that you commit yourself to. You know, what are the commitments that you've signed with either your loved one or your business partner? These unspoken contracts that we talk about. Unspoken contracts that we don't talk about. So it's very important that at this time you know that your life, when it comes to your relationships, is going to have a major, major change. And your trine has to do also with the way that you relate to others, the way that you relate to people, the way that you interact with others, the way that you socialize. Because we have Saturn in your 11th house of friendships and dreams. You could be letting go of a lot of people that no longer serve you. You could be, cleaning out the closet of your friends and getting rid of some friends that are just not good for you anymore. So this is a time right now where you're letting go of those friendships, you're letting go of those groups of people that are not going to help you propel you into your dreams. You're reassessing your dreams of what is it that you truly want in life, and you're aligning yourself with the people that you truly need to be with. And that's why this eclipse is going to bring those commitments, those people that are going to help you propel into your dreams. And also, we have Uranus in your 3rd house of connection and expression, and the way that you relate to the world and the way that you express yourself. So at this time, you are having kind of like a unique way of expressing yourself, a unique way to go about your interaction with the world and your siblings and your friends. So, and even your mental realm could be also a little chaotic and unexpected at this time. So all these things are going to balance out so you can have a better relationship with others, with friends, but most of all with your committed relationships and the future love that you're going to be having in your life. So let's see, what's the message for Aquarius for the solar eclipse? Oh my gosh, wedding! Look at this. Marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into the faith and love, dearest one. So look at this. You got the card wedding. There is a major commitment that is going to be coming to you. A major commitment where you're relating to others. It could be a commitment with yourself, because the past eclipse was with you, but this is a major commitment of a relationship. Okay, major commitment in relationships, Aquarius. You got the wedding card. This is amazing. Alrighty, so last but not least, Pisces, my lovely Pisces. Your solar eclipse is happening in the 6th house of health, in the house of daily life, in the house of lifestyle, in the house of service to others. When you have these things in order, that means that you have good health, you don't have any enemies, and you don't have any debt. But when you don't have a good lifestyle, all these things kind of go bad. You start having diseases, you start having debt, and you start having enemies. So really see, there's going to be major changes happening with your health, major changes happening in your lifestyle, and major changes happening with your work, with your daily work, okay, with the service that you pay to others at this time. So definitely be on the lookout for those things. Definitely align yourself with a good lifestyle. Definitely write down what are your intentions for your lifestyle, for your health, and for and for the service that you want to give to others, because your trine has to do with your material world. It has to do with your practicalness and your manifestation in this world. So because we have Saturn in your 10th house of professionalism and career, you've been having a real tough time in the career sector. You've been had to prove yourself. There's been a lot of responsibilities in your plate, and you had to be very strong and determined and very responsible, and this has kind of been giving you a lot of oppression. And then you have Uranus in your second house of money, so your money has been like kind of unexpected. Things have just been happening unexpected with your money. It's been like up and down, and the more you try to find something like reliable and stable, the more it goes up and down, up and down. With Uranus here in the second house, you really want to follow your unique ideas to make money. Right now, life is trying to liberate you, so you can make money to actually liberate your life, not to be a slave towards money. So Uranus right here is trying to help you find that unique thing that you can perceive like as a business or something, but something autonomous, where you can really make your career and align it in a way that your professional area and your purpose in life is really, going towards where you want it to go. And it's going to stem from your health, it's going to stem from your daily life, and it's going to stem from the work that you do every day, the service that you give to others, the service that you pay to others, and it's going to be stemming from your lifestyle. So these are the major things that are going to be changing for you, Pisces, okay? Now let's see. Pisces, eclipse. Listen. Ooh, this is actually really good for Pisces because you guys are very good listeners. It says, quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and a body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you to listen. So listen to your body. Listen to yourself. Listen to your inner guides, okay? At this time, having a little bit of introspection, which you do this very well, and really listening to your internal world, which you do this very well, can bring a lot of amazing things and can really make you be honest with yourself, Pisces, okay? You are a person of sacrifices, but this is the time where you can really analyze, what do I want to sacrifice myself? And how, what kind of health situation am I putting my body in? Because remember that it doesn't matter about the money and the career and the professionalism. If you don't have health to go to work and to get these things done, that's it. That's it. There's nothing else. So really focus on that healthy lifestyle that empowers you and gives you a lot of energy to do the things that you need to do, those practical things that you need to do throughout the day. Okay? Alrighty, signs. Thank you so much for being here for your forecast for the eclipse for August 2017. Thank you so much for all the likes, for all the shares, and for all the beautiful comments. I would love to hear what are you guys wanting to, what is it that you guys are planning to do this solar eclipse? What are your dreams? What are your aspirations, your affirmations? I love hearing from you guys. Alrighty guys, I'll be seeing you for next time, and hope you have a wonderful time in your eclipse.